Welcome, welcome,
Hello.
and welcome. Welcome, guys, to our second Steam Next stream. I am, as you might have known, I am Giacomo Checchin. I am the community manager for Safe Play Studio, and today I am joined by these lovely people such as Francesco, Marina, Matteo, and Ylenia. Uh, what
Hello.
what we are going to do today, we are actually going to celebrate the release of our Kickstarter pre-launch page, which you may find right now in the chat as I'm going to post it. In the meantime, what we are going also to do is to do a little fun game that we come up with during the last days. So what is going to happen? Ylenia will draw some various stuff, some random things from our game, and we may try to guess it. Sounds pretty simple, right? And that's when stuff gets a little bit complicated because we actually have to talk about said thing, mainly regarding its development cycle. Maybe any fun stories that we have related to it, and I really hope this is going to be great fun. Anything? Anyone has anything to say? Just before we start.
Nothing.
Also,
Let's
also,
start.
When
I'm
we
Thank you for
start,
ready.
being here.
Start.
let's
Okay,
just
okay, okay.
start.
We start.
Let's go. Oh, we have
Okay.
points. We'll have points.
I will have time.
So
So you can see
Yeah.
me go to negative
It's-
markers when I get things wrong.
not if I have anything to say about it. I'll become first to go negative.
Yeah,
Okay. The first one, it's really easy.
yeah, of course. So easy.
That's a
Wait.
blank paper. I knew that one.
It's an egg.
It's a circle. It's a circle.
it's a
Okay.
pigeon egg.
Okay. Is
Okay.
that the drone?
Yeah, it looks like
I
the
think
drone.
it looks like the Venice 2009 drone, but it's
But
not
no,
May
that
also
the mouth
simple,
be-
is
know?
so pointy.
Maybe it's a very modern Pac-Man. Who knows?
Yeah.
No, okay, no.
That's my point.
That's the drone. Whoops.
Wait. Wait.
Oh,
That's a
that's the
drone,
catch.
I
There's
think.
more to it.
Mm,
That's not just a drone. I can copy it how many times I want.
Hmm.
It's the automaton, you should have said. Because
Yes.
that's more quirky and
Oh.
also slightly copyrighty.
Come on.
Okay, so
The drone singing. Or maybe it's the honk, huh? Once you have actually repaired
It's
your
an
first
automaton.
It's an
It's not a
automaton.
drone. It's
It's
an
the
automaton.
automaton.
Okay.
Yes.
like
No.
an actual
Yes,
automaton.
he doesn't have
Oh,
the gondola
The real one.
tail.
god damn it.
So, what can we say about the automaton?
I want one so bad.
Uh,
Well,
it
we
started
all want to
kind
have
of.
one so bad.
It started kind of a funny way to make the draw something that was kind of a reference, and we went along with it. We didn't really plan to have a drone at the start of the game. Actually, Nova should have had a yo-yo for what I remember. There was
my
nothing
God.
before the yo-yo, right? But there were a lot of problems of like what can we do with a yo-yo that doesn't like disrupt the physics of Unity and like completely crushes the game and opens us for like a lot of bugs. So we instead decided to switch for a drone. The design was really different at the start. We had this little like
Little
lion
floating
thing.
lion.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the early prototypes, yeah. Those
We
were
had
cool,
The
this.
though.
lion, yes. So cute.
And also this wasn't decision of the design department. It was the artist who one day just did just called this meeting and pitched the drone as a pet for Nova, and they surprised us with this concept. So
Yeah, and we
yeah, they
designers
kind
kind of
of
go.
Yeah.
convinced
We
us.
kind of went like, oh yeah, all right, that'll do.
Yeah, then we started like working a bit on it. Of course, it looked like pretty the same as you see in the game, but we also called a lot of references of other drones or other stuff that we kind of like it in the game, like a comic character such as Kevin from Final Space, that is a drone that looks very like the same as Nova and has the same time of comic personality that a bit comes off with Nova. So it was like also a yellow Pokeball. So it has all this kind of stuff put in there that we couldn't not accept this concept. It was so cool. So we surrendered and we said, okay, artist, you can do this. We can make it in the game. It
Still,
was very cool.
the research put behind to actually discover if this thing was copyrighted or not, but was a nightmare, because I remember us going through research, going through stuff to see if it would actually become a problem to create something called the Otama drone. And I know it's referenced a couple of times throughout the game, and it's not explicitly stated as like a real product or something like that. It's kind of more of a reference, more of a little Easter egg, and still, their research was nightmarish. I'll always remember that.
And actually, we didn't fully commit to the automaton idea at the start. And in fact, it was just a drone that moved around, grabbed stuff, and smashed some cameras if you played the game. We do that a lot. But we then also decided to add a little honk to it and make it so more like automatony. And we don't really have a way to use that in the demo as of now, but I think we'll figure out something because it's such a cool mechanic and something we can improve on, making it also kind of funny.
In before custom play songs in Venice 2029.
That was an idea that floated around for a bit, actually, to
I
have
know,
it.
but the implementation is even more nightmare than doing copyright research.
Yeah, we wanted to have a scale going on with the drone honk so that you can make a song with it, but we're not really sure as of now. We're already packed in the sound department. So
I think a fair middle ground would actually be like a MIDI implementation, like you actually are able to upload to like a specific folder in the game's files, your own MIDIs, apart from maybe ones that will be already present. I think that'll be neat, but I can see that clearly well exploited.
yeah, did Giacomo say something? I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, was I muted the whole time? Damn it, I guess my idea must go down to the bin now.
It looks
Also-
nightmarish.
Notice
So-
how this drone is the color of the best vibes, and also the color of Ylenia's hair. We're
So
team
we
blue
love-
vibes
Yeah,
here.
maybe I'll take
We lasted 5 minutes without referencing blue vibes. I think that's a record.
Yeah.
Who gets the point, by the way? Who guessed the Otama drone?
I have to say,
Br-
Matteo said it
Brent,
first. Yeah.
I got to -5 before that, probably. So
Yeah, so much for going negative, huh?
I admit sometimes I don't win.
All is fair in war and love.
That's why I don't love competitive games. I win every time.
So boring.
Opens up League of Legends.
Oh no.
Good luck coping with that.
Okay.
So next
So-
up.
Next sketch. By the way, sorry, sometimes I'll mute myself
Oh right,
to
yeah.
answer at the Twitch chat.
Damn it,
because I'm streaming,
I actually forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Our artist Ylenia is also streaming on her Twitch channel, which you can find right now in the chat because I'm going to search for the link right now. Meanwhile, please do go ahead.
Yes,
Mind you, it's in Italian, so
yes.
Yeah, so
some
if you're in
pasta
soon
please.
for some spicy pasta pizza
Meatballs
talking,
thing.
that's the right place to go.
Okay, let's go. Second sketch. I look here because I have a little post-it to remember what to draw.
Okay, starting good.
That's a line.
Hmm.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Fontana.
It's the overboard.
Fontana
Fontana.
painting.
Or is it a skateboard? So
Yeah,
that you
it's
pull
a
a trick on
skateboard.
us
Mm,
like
who
before.
knows? I got trolled
Or
once.
is it
I won't
a
be trolled again.
band-aid for when you fall down with?
I think it's uphill.
Not bad.
Actually, though, custom band-aids.
Custom band-aids for
Themed Venice 2029. That would be cool.
So you can heal faster.
Yes. While
For
chilling
when we
the vibe.
finally get
cooler
Oh,
our
in the
and
meantime.
they are
vaccines.
3D now.
Okay. That's
Wow.
That's one inside
So
joke.
we said both overboard and skateboard. It's tavoletta. No,
It's
not
skateboard
tavoletta.
because it has wheels, but it's one wheel.
Well, that's a
Yes,
catch to it.
It's only one wheel.
It's
It's
eyes.
It's a mono wheel skateboard.
It's eyes.
How could we not
It's
see
eyes.
that?
Do you know what that looks? Looks like that character from Ed, Edd and Eddy. The plant.
Yes. I just know it as tavoletta, which is in Italian, which is a beautiful name.
Yeah, tavoletta is
I will only
Tavoletta, I
reference
mean-
it as that.
It's Tavoletta also
He
in
has a
every other
face.
language.
Forza Italia, ciao a tutti.
Tavoletta
Thank you, Paolo.
is good.
Grazie mille, amico.
Forza Italia sempre.
Okay, so this is a normal skateboard with a weird wheel placement.
Hey,
You're weird. Shut up.
Yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know
Thank
how
you for reminding.
to attack.
I barely know how
The
to
wheel.
how to draw basic shapes, Ylenia.
I really
so-
don't know.
No, I mean it
I-
adds to the
Maybe
product.
like this. Huh?
It's interesting. No. It was just the fact that one of the wheels was kind of lower.
Not
than
just
the
a
other ones.
skateboard. It's a
I think
tumble
that
skateboard.
the wheels looks like some donuts.
No, it's eyes. Also, if you're tiny like me and Ylenia, sometimes you can see flying skateboards.
I guess this has, I think this has some lore behind it, but I'm
Yeah,
not that
I think it's
insightful. I
an
don't know.
inside joke.
No,
But
like
we
didn't
should
quite
get
get
inside
it.
jokes.
I imagine like laying in on the ground and seeing people doing tricks. That's the perspective you would see the trick from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I see now.
It's Nova skateboard.
But wait, no, that doesn't have a skateboard.
That's the
Hmm.
catch. It's the custom Nova skateboard.
Whoa!
It's 2089 nostalgia for the old
Yeah.
days when
I really love
Mm.
DA. That's
Means of
really
transport
Gen Z
has-
aesthetic. I love it.
The Star Trek A unit.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah, it's a sick board. Okay, I guess this calls for some talking about hoverboards and stuff.
Yeah, what else?
Yes.
Yes, something that we didn't say in other streams is the fact that at the beginning, at the first start of the concept of Venice 2089, we didn't know how if there was a skateboard or a overboard or other rollerblades. So one of the starting ideas for Venice 2029 was having Nova also on rollerblades or like a other kind of
Yeah, another means of create a key transportation.
yeah, and imagining it now, it sounds like Venice also structure of the city and level design is all about skateboard. Having rollerblades would also mean a lot of things could change if you had rollerblades on Nova.
Extremely
So-
difficult tricks at the start. Just saying. I can't really imagine someone in rollerblades in Venice. I don't think I ever saw anyone in rollerblades in Venice.
I think it's not even legal to go, but I'm
Really?
not sure.
On
that
wheels.
far?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not
I
legal
don't-
in
I'm pretty
Venice.
sure about bicycles
Yeah.
and skateboard, but I'm not sure about.
really
Skates.
bicycles too.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I also know that trolleys or bags with wheels in Venice has to travel only in daylight time. During the nighttime,
That's fair.
you can't
fair.
go in Venice with this kind of bags or trolleys
Don't
because
tell Cecilia.
they make a lot of noise and they will disturb the people of Venice. So
Oh, I see.
actually, it's also
Yeah.
forbidden.
That's
Yeah.
fair, but for
Well,
another motivation.
I
I
thought it
imagine
was
trying to sleep and it's like.
yeah.
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 I first thought it was like a hazard or something. So I just said, oh yeah, that's fine. That's fair. No, people just want to sleep. That's acceptable too.
Yeah, not that you really understand it, but yeah, whatever.
I smell some sass around here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
For
be.
the uninitiated,
I
Giacomo
see.
doesn't
But
sleep
I'm
at
going
all.
to be the better
Yeah.
man and try to ignore it.
Yeah. And
What else
But
can we say?
having this locomotion system where you have really angular turns and you really sweep them and you see the camera turning, that was one of the foundation of the game, was Venice and 2.5D. That's where we started. And I think also like narrative adventure. We wanted to do some narrative adventure, I think, at the start. And yeah, we had a lot of changes in design, but the overboard didn't really change at all since the start. Has always been like purple, because you need something purple, and a really crucial part of the game, the reality. We always wanted tricks. We kind of resized on many of that lately, but we think we have something cooking at the moment with Overboard and also like other things I won't say because probably she put some reference to them in the. And we have pizza,
And we
And
have
not
pizza.
not the
Yes,
eating
that-
kind,
yes,
the kitten kind.
Oh, this is pizza.
Oh.
And now the viewership instantly rises to like
Yeah, we have
2,000,
kitten.
3,000.
I mean,
Because suddenly
class-
there's a small cat.
classic Italian people call a cat pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
But with
I mean-
pineapple or without pineapple? This is an important question.
That depends if you're a real Italian or not. Because yeah, classic people call everything pizza, but classic Italians call nothing pizza with pineapple.
Yeah, we kind of get snobby on food, and that's one area we're getting really snobby, which is like in general fruit on pizza, especially pineapple because it's the most used one. but I don't really care. Just eat your pizza as much you want.
Pizza with
Like,
strawberries, pizza with banana, pizza with.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah, I think Marina's lagging. You know, like
Yeah.
there's something that's happening. I think I have some audio issues. Something.
Yeah.
But I do
What
have
about the
another.
overboard again? We wanted it to go on like the actual roofs of houses in Venice. I remember.
Yeah, when we were designing
Um,
the high tide part, right?
let's. It's a good
Let-
thing we dished
Let's
it.
not remember that. Yeah.
We kind of have going on top of the roofs as of now.
Like,
We're
for
kind of moving towards that, but no sneak peeks. That's enough.
Yeah, it wasn't really something that
Yeah.
at the time we would consider actually doing. And who knows, maybe in the future we actually want to hurt ourselves and go back to that system. But I think that it's time to move forward from moving up with roofs.
But now that I think of that, purple and yellow, where
Yeah.
did they came from?
I
They
think
just came up
yellow
like
yellow came first because
Because it's
Yeah.
when we were
Francesco's favorite
designing
color.
Nova. Yeah, well, when we also that, but mainly because we were designing Nova and we wanted character with a coat, a raincoat, and of course one of the colors of raincoats is yellow. You know, it's very common finding references of raincoats that are yellow, and
Yeah, it's extremely
and
popular.
they are also the opposite color of the rain or the rainy day, so it's so bright that we thought that was the right color. And on the other side, when we were designing the overboard, we wanted something that was stuck with that color, and of course purple
went to
is
the opposite side. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a complementary color.
Although I would have to say that the actual first color of Venice 2089, sorry, would actually be orange, because I remember the first time, Francesco, when you introduced your concept with the presentation, everything was covered in orange. The background
Yeah.
color was orange
Yeah.
itself, and
Yeah,
was
we
like
wanted this
getting
really.
flashbanged by the eye by the power of the sun. So
We
yeah,
wanted this kind of sunset aesthetic, I remember. This really orange sky, also communicating like heat. But we went, oh my god, we went so much design changes now that I think of that.
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
actually
really remember
crazy.
the orange.
It's actually crazy once you get to think about what actually you have done, you have thought of, because there's so many stuff that changed, so many stuff that got through and didn't get through, still stuck in brainstorming hell, something like that. It's literally quite amazing.
Yeah.
Right, I think.
And I think the first color for Nova's hair were black. But I think because it was a black and white sketch, so it was a 50% probability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember this, really.
Yeah, I kind of do, but I don't remember if it was a color sketch or just black and white. But I remember black hair
Yeah,
for
because
Nova.
It was just black and white.
Okay.
Our
Yes,
concept artist did, yeah. Damn. Almost 2 years ago, by the way.
Yeah,
Right.
it was 2 years
That's a
ago.
lot of time.
Feel old yet?
Still old yet. So I think we are done with the skateboard
Yes, sir.
overboard conversation. We can move on.
Who got it right, everyone? I think everyone got it right.
Yeah.
Although I have to ask you something, Mari. Why do you have 30 points?
I don't
What
know.
do you mean?
You thought you would get away with cheating?
Wait a minute.
The system?
The system is corrupt.
That's a face,
This
man.
is
That's
Leo.
Nova,
Oh,
I think.
No,
Ah.
that's
That's
Leo.
what you get
No,
when
Mari.
you have
That's not
me
Mari.
No, that's Nova.
streaming.
God damn
That's
it.
totally Nova.
Mari, I think you mistaken. That is not the age. Oh.
Oh man. Oh man, she's not 30 for now.
I'm sad now.
I can feel the heat of that bird on my arms. I think I'm going to need some sunscreens.
I always need sunscreen. 'cause-
I think tomorrow will be hard to work together. Mari.
Yeah. Yeah. But we have
Yeah.
our Monday special meeting, so you can fake
Meeting
being
slash,
friends again. That's no problem.
Yes, we have this thing between game designers. We fight with knives.
We fight with knives.
Hello, Steve.
yeah.
This is a joke. We don't actually fight with knives, and also
Yeah.
on Twitch, we are extremely friendly towards one another.
Yeah.
And if we do use
Metaphorically.
It's just to
metaphorically.
cut
knives, we
uh,
just use cutlery for cooking and preparing food. Yeah.
Thank you, Giacomo.
We're like,
Like-
you know that scene from Night in the Woods where there's May and Greg
yeah, no,
poking each other with
the opposite of
the
that.
knives.
We're like the
Totally
opposite. Of that.
opposite, especially the wonky bones you got in the arm.
Yeah, it's like I don't know where that came from.
By the way,
The
this
only
is Baby
thing,
Nova.
Yeah.
No, it cannot be Baby
This
Nova
is
because
just
she
Nova.
already has
She's smiling.
her
Yeah, in
their
fact,
high.
babies don't
their-
smile. Everyone knows that.
No,
She can't be-
they're
can't
pierced.
be
They
known.
have a pierced ear. They're too baby to be pierced. No.
So let's talk
This is
about
not the main
Nova.
part
What
of the
age
sketch,
do
by
you
the way.
get? You?
That's not the point.
think,
We
I
have to
think that-
guess.
No.
Okay.
I
This
think that's
introduces
Nova
us a
doing
question.
This is Nova without chin. The chin of Nova
The
is the important
chinless
part.
Nova.
It's
Chinless Nova.
I can't.
I mean, look at how many chins Ylenia is drawing right now.
Look at this.
Sorry.
That's,
can see the
that's
count
like the summit of an artist's
Okay.
skill.
There is like a multiverse of chins.
Like
right there.
comedic.
I kind of
height.
want to make one of my bad jokes, but it's in Italian. It's
Go ahead.
It's-
Maybe
it's
it works
it's
better
chin
in
chin.
It's
we
Nova
like
playing basketball.
chin chin. It's like
Did you not
it's
see
like
that?
cheers for us. So chin chin is like
It's cheers. Yeah.
it's cheers.
Yeah. There is also another joke about this, but I won't say.
Nova has a
uh,
baby.
Nova,
What is?
Nova has a baby.
What
Nova
are you
has
doing,
a
Nova?
brother or sister.
Nova has a giant
I don't
peanut.
think it's a baby.
It's a peanut. It's a giant
It's a
peanut.
doll. No, wait, it's a sleeping bag.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just.
What the hell is that?
Oh,
It's a
of course,
Pokemon.
Nova has a
It's
pigeon.
It's a pigeon
Nova has a
doll.
pigeon.
It's a pigeon doll. Yeah.
It's
Um,
any pigeon.
Yes.
Where did all these birds come from?
Also, it's
from Venice.
button eyes, like in Coraline, which kind of looks like. Nova.
Yeah.
yeah. Where do all these birds come from? From Venice. They have a lot
Duh.
of them. Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
That's-
Well,
They have a lot of them.
there's a
Elementary,
great
but-
artisan in Venice who uses recycled material.
and
Feathers.
we,
This one is cuter than the creepy ones we have in the game.
Come on, our pigeons aren't scary or creepy.
I think
Are
she
they?
references the toad,
the
think,
the peagle.
the beagle, the doll.
It's not that. It's not that scary. Come on.
Yeah,
I have to
Is it?
say,
we kind
say-
of look at pigeons and seagulls in this game at the start of the production as kind of like bands that roam around Venice and have kind of fights against them. And we wanted at one point of the game, I don't really remember when, to have Nova misunderstand like their calls and go around talking with the bosses of these two gangs, which are just really big pigeon and really big seagull with a hat. I remember about the hat.
Yeah.
We still have the hat. Now that I think about it, but we wanted to have this kind of weird quest where you go around talking with birds. You kind of do thug things for them.
Baby no.
Which in the end got scrapped because
Which in the
this
end got
quest,
scrapped.
does no longer exist. And
Yeah.
I'm really saddened by it because it was one of the most fun, or like one of the most free, like in terms of creative writing quest that I could have done, and I'm kind of bummed that it didn't make it into the game.
For
Yeah,
now.
we still kind of have something about it because we still have the pigeon boss and seagull boss in the works as of now. We have a side quest for that. For Cecilia, obviously, who could ever give you a quest
Of
like
course.
that.
References to birds and not
And you have to
references
steal their hats. But Nova won't wear them because she hates hats. She just loves the way they are. I said she and they. It's they. Don't get it wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for us because Italian is a very gendered
Mm.
language, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we cannot really use
Although-
gender neutral form when talking about Nova in Italian.
Although we do try our best in English, and
Yeah,
99% of the time it
sometimes
works.
this happens, and
Except when we are streaming, because
yeah.
of course.
because
So everyone
not-
can see us
nothing,
messing up.
yeah, nothing
point.
ever bad, nothing bad ever happens during one of Venice 2089 streams. I know.
Yeah. And what about the bird lady? What about Cecilia? We speculated she was born around 2010, I think.
Yeah, like Grandpa.
So she's a Gen Zers like some of us.
I
And
am the bird lady. I am the
you're
bird
not a Gen Zer.
Well,
might
I
add.
believe I am the only Gen Zer around here, and in the whole team actually.
Maybe. I don't know. Some people make it start from 95. Some people from 2000. I don't
I'm
really
not
know.
alone. I'm not the
I
only
don't
one
think
of
it
my
really
species.
matters. But
I mean, I think we can look at Giacomo's background to see
She's not-
the old
the-
style furnitures
Oh, I
he has
see.
around.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me I'm old.
I don't think
Like
you're
inside,
old,
but-
but
old inside.
you are old
Old inside.
style.
Yeah.
You're vintage.
That's a hard fact.
That's true. And this is something that will forever remain on the mind of our viewers.
Yeah.
But only you guys who actually knew me during school time at Event Horizon, only you guys remember how I used to I used the clothing.
I'm at school with the
Yeah.
bow
Something
tie.
that we
Yeah.
fucking hell. Oh god damn it! I dropped the word.
Yeah, the bow tie.
Yeah.
I
Remember
totally
that
remember that.
the reason why Giacomo didn't had like a World War One type of game was because of me, that I wanted to do a game in the future. So
Did I want to
Blame on
download
me.
one type game?
I mean, I think you are still working
You're
on
the
it
type of doing that shit.
during
so-
this night.
There's one person working on said game, and that is not me.
Yeah. Who that?
Baby Nova. So cute.
The name starts with the letter T.
Okay. So what about Cecilia?
Back on track. Yeah, Cecilia is the most cryptic character, and I really like that because I can basically do whatever I want when writing her dialogues or her quests, because there's always a bigger scheme, a grand picture behind everything she does. For now, there's only the Piggle and the Sigean quests in it, which both requires the player as Nova to fetch some feathers, a number of feathers, both from beagles and pigeons. And in the end, you get these, very well. I would say it's a little creepy dolls of these animals, which are like a hybrid combination of the two of them. And it teases that in the future, she says that something is coming, and Nova is stuck to becoming her assistant, and they does this quest for her. And I like to imagine that the end quest is just like literally summon an avatar of like a pigeon god or something like that, and wreak havoc on the city of Venice. But I think that's maybe too much for our game. Maybe a single player.
That could be a great hook for the quest, and then there's really a slippery slope, and you
really
summon a
looks like-
chicken or something like that.
Oh, okay. Wait, I need to write that down.
There's some kind of Lovecraftian horror vibes with her.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
really like cosmic horror.
And it really works even with the atmosphere of Venice. It really looks like the fishing village of Innsmouth of Lovecraft, because fishing village, theme, Venice, basically the same thing. And instead of summoning great ones, I think a big pigeon with the laser eyes could be considered a great one.
Would be
couldn't
a
it?
world god of sorts.
But it really looks like
Which is a great
concept.
idea.
Hmm. See, these streams are useful after all.
Brainstorming steam change.
I was looking at Ylenia's drawing, and I think that Rosetta is a Gen Z type of character. Also, Rosetta.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, Cecilia. I always change the names of my characters. So yeah,
Game
Cecilia is.
director, by the way.
Yeah. Cecilia is a Gen Z character because the pigeon puppet that Ylenia drawn is like Chikorita, so it looks like Chikorita.
Looks
I
like
think.
Chikorita. That's
it
that's
reminds
cool.
me of
Yeah, actually it
the
does,
the
yeah.
leaf.
But Chikorita isn't very Gen Z. I might add. It's
I-
more a millennial
True.
thing.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Maybe she really likes the OG Pokemons, and
One of the cutest ones,
she
by
goes
the
around
way.
complete. Yeah, Chikorita. Yeah, totally.
Come on. Say it, Marina.
What? That what
I
think she
types
meant
are the
Chikorita.
best?
Yeah.
No, yes, but Chikorita is one of my favorite as well.
Okay.
Right. Nice. We delved into the Pokemon category. So
No,
now,
we're totally cool.
now
We
both
did it.
Twitch and Steam realizes that we talk about Pokemon, and now it's
Yeah.
gonna recommend these to Pokemon users. God, I love
They're
that.
gonna be really confused because
So-
God, I
There are-
love it.
5 Italian weirdos that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
have
have-
I have a fun fact about Pokemon and Venice. When Pokemon Go first released, I was a student in Venice, and basically the map didn't recognize Venice as a city. There were no Pokemon. There were no spawn points. You could go everywhere and you wouldn't find any Pokemon. And they fixed it. They fixed it later.
Yeah,
Okay.
Good lord,
But-
the Pokemon Go phase passed. I remember when it actually first came out, and it was something
It was
awful.
I
pretty.
remember too.
It
Was like
pretty
so
awful.
big. And I
Yeah.
think we went to school like the
Funny.
year later. Something like that. We went to school
Yeah.
together like 1 year later, I think.
Yeah. No, 1 year later, no, maybe 2. But,
Maybe 2. Okay.
Sometime
could be.
near it.
Could be. So let's go for the 4. Let's see
Yes.
what
Who got the
Ylenia
point
has
for
left.
that?
We're,
point,
we're, we're all too good.
Who got it? I think Francesco got it.
Hey, yeah.
Andrew was looking cool.
I think Francesco got it first.
Yay, a new one.
Oh no?
Okay, I
What
cut.
happened?
The
I cut
horizon.
it first. Another line.
But
Yeah.
Should
so
we
many lines.
start
Line stream.
removing points for
And we will miss all the fun. No.
the mistakes?
mean-
From
No.
the mistakes. Oh no.
Our mistakes.
Okay, that's better. Sorry.
It's a
Let's see.
train
There are two
binary
lines.
to go to Venice.
Now there are 4. Oh,
Oh my
That's a lot
god.
of lines.
oh no. It's the
I
invasion
can
of the
count
lines.
past 5, so there are lots of.
It's the American flag.
It's a really big checkerboard, and you like have
Maybe
to
it's-
streak around 30.
It's a
uh,
long pride flag with more colors.
Yeah, it's like a
all the nations.
pentagram for the whole orchestra.
It's
Could it
it's
be a
walls.
pentagram?
It's
They're
Russian
walls.
Yeah, bricks. Bricks.
bricks.
On the
Yeah,
wall.
but only a brick wall. I mean,
Mm.
another
ain't
brick
much
in the
to
wall.
it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. uh,
I feel like
what's
there's
her
something
point
else.
with walls?
No, maybe
Checchin knows me.
Maybe we have a graffiti there. I think.
A graffiti could come in
Most-
handy.
most
Yeah,
likely.
yeah. Either a graffiti or like something with the water rising.
Oh, a
Oh,
penguin
Is Leo doing a graffiti?
doesn't look like
Mm.
Leo. To be
No,
honest.
it's just like a
That's,
graffiti.
that's
It's a
spray
spray can.
can. Or
Just
an
break it, yeah.
extremely tiny observatory looking at that gigantic wall.
Yeah, that spawned from the sky when Cecilia tried to
Or a
summon
bullet.
a chicken. Why are you summoning a chicken, Cecilia? So,
Okay, so
it's
Spray
a
cans,
canvas for Leo.
that
yeah.
totally
Well,
graffiti, but which graffiti? I think that's the point.
I don't think we are focusing
The
on
pigeon
graffiti as of
graffiti.
yet.
I think we're focusing on what the
Those
graffiti
look like
represents.
grenades, by the way. But no. They are
We don't
beautiful,
even know what they are.
I don't know, but they do look like bullets and grenades and stuff like that. No, but
We
they
are not
beautiful.
doing your
They're-
World War
War
One game,
I want my
Giacomo.
World War One game, alright?
I think they are like
Yeah, that's it.
name doesn't come in English, so yeah.
Yeah, spray
forget I
cans
said
with
anything.
some wild dittos around. Speaking of Pokemon.
No, I was thinking about
Speaking of
panna montata. I don't know how to say
yeah,
that.
Damn.
Uh,
why don't you want to say that? Come on, it's
Oh,
totally
do you
free.
remember that show from the 90s with that girl that turned into liquid and like went around and she had this sister who worked in a lab
Yeah.
and was studying her.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was so
remembering
cool.
something, but
I
I
don't remember it.
Maybe
I don't
it's
remember
Nova
the
and
name.
Leo who became spray paint.
painted on the wall. Yeah.
They became the paint for graffiti themselves.
yeah, like a flubber, you know.
That's a next.
Flabber,
That's next level dedication. That's
Or in Sky Eye, that is like a cult, a cult trashy, I think, film. There is the one guy that turns into a slime. That I think that the perfect power that Marina won't.
Yes, my superpower would be that.
I just want to turn off. That's my superpower. Like this.
Okay. We
Well,
still
today I
don't
kind
know.
of
I
turned
still
into
don't
a
know what this
slime.
is. Like it's a graffiti.
Because- No, it's so hot.
It's
these
Leo's
days.
alley.
It's Leo's alley.
No, Leozale is green.
It's
but,
Ratsky.
Belby.
That could be.
It's only.
It's a wallpaper.
There's no paper, man.
Venice
Guys,
29,
Francesco is going to leave now because
Oh,
he's
no.
now a busy man.
No.
So,
No, not
You
again.
have a really important thing to do. Yeah, I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
like playing my marvelous idea for a World
It's
War One game.
it's a battle between the color of the best vibes and the color of the worst vibes.
Why do you have to do Brenta dirty like that?
Yeah, is
You
the
just killed the man.
is the graffiti
It's the graffiti
of
of
the
meme.
15 plus
the
18.
meme.
Okay, these are the
an
memes.
Italian meme.
It's a
This is Italian
Venetian
only, by
kind
the
of
way.
meme.
Yeah,
Yes,
more like Venetian. Yeah,
our
Venice.
in our regional dialect.
Yeah. We play a
Venice,
game called Briscola. And
Briscola is a card game.
some people
that,
take it really seriously.
Yeah, mostly old people.
Yeah.
Play
In bars.
play Briscola in at bars, and they get really heated when
We're losing. maybe.
losing, especially.
Yeah. And there was this video going around of someone like miscounting their points at the end of the game, and like the other person playing with them
was
was
really
very
bad.
angry for that.
Yeah.
Was having it at all. And yeah, so what's the 15 plus 18 has stuck in the meme culture of Italy.
And a lot more things that we can't actually say in the stream.
Yeah, that's.
We don't.
Graphic
we don't
language.
Go
We don't really want to say that.
we don't go there.
I mean, this video tells a lot about Italy in general, but also about Venice as a place where every time you go there, you found some Venetian people that are like talking injuries one to each other, screaming in a Venetian dialect. And that's the truth, that every time
Yes,
I go to
do you
Venice,
know
there's
the-
someone screaming.
The viral video, Signora ai limoni. It's very accurate depiction of
Yeah.
Italian people in the wild.
Damn.
Like there probably was a reason for the many in that video reacting like that. The context behind it is that I think a lady forgot to take the melons she paid for at a stand in a market, and so this guy was let the lemons and
So what can we?
and
actually
it switched
do
really
there?
fast. He was talking with another person, and then it just realized that the lemons were still there. And so the funny thing is how
It's the dog one.
fast.
The dog one.
Yes,
Oh.
it's
Parappa the Rapper?
the programmer.
It's like Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper was one of the references for us,
Oh my god.
and
Wait a second.
Pizza.
she got it.
I think it's pizza time.
She just okay. It's nighttime. Bye, guys.
And, we have a really tight schedule, so now we go to bed.
What happened?
No, I
No,
thought
I'm a
Marina
big fan.
Oh
Surrender.
no!
No, Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
God damn! I thought it was pizza time.
And now pizza is sleeping on my feet.
No. Let her sleep, Ben.
Maybe.
So
she
anyway,
will
graffitis
say bye
and Leo. If we have to talk about graffiti, we have also to talk about Leo. What can we say about him? So, as you know, he's a childhood friend of Nova. They went to school together when they were very young, and he kind of is the important graffiti artist in Venice in 2089, because he doesn't really go to school as of speak. He goes to school as of now, but it doesn't really go, and he prefers like drawing things on walls, making his voice like heard. Maybe a little bit too much. I know a lot of people don't really like Leo in our
Yes,
game.
he wants to be an artist, but also he doesn't really like the system. So he's like
Wait.
a rebel artist.
Yeah, it's more like an oppositor, like a rival. Which, in all fairness, it just means that the character has been written well, and it performances really well.
Thanks. There's another Giacomo Checchin coming and patting him on the shoulder.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
By the way, that graffiti they are watching, that is probably my favorite one.
It's mine too. Yeah, it's
When
really
you
funny. I
turn
really also
the
love.
corner and you see this amazing
Yeah, I
vision.
also like the one near the market area where there's a pigeon surfing, but I like it because of the comment of Nova, which
Oh,
says
right.
that
Yeah.
if
If
there were pigeon surfing, yeah,
Venice will still have tourists. Yeah, Nova with the social critiques. But my favorite has to be the pigeon with the head, but its head is like a security camera, which is kind of bland. It's something that we've seen already, but it's very much impactful for me, and also because it's something that is slightly based off in real life, as surveillance using wildlife or using animals is not something new to governments and the likes.
yeah. Also, like pigeon surfing is nothing new in 2089. That's not true. I'm just messing around.
We could
Or
use
easy.
we could use these assets to make like a flash game.
Yeah,
If only
I
Flash would
also
If
still
only
exist.
Flash still
I also
exists.
really like the
I'm not
the
missing any
entirety.
occasion to prove that I am old.
Oh, come on, don't
Yeah,
say
that
that. Don't say that, Marina.
with that sometimes, and maybe also Leo's Alley is one of my favorites, but the entirety of it.
Yeah.
And
Well, we
that
really
that's
put much effort into creating the area. It was a hell to do because I remember we went through it again and again because the level design wouldn't really work at the time. But yeah, I think it's one of the area we are most proud of for how beautiful it turned out in the end.
Yes, and especially it has a custom strong lighting because we wanted to make it very impactful, even if it's mostly in the shadows.
and in fact is like one of the very few like streets that are faced towards like the place where Nova starts. All the other streets are usually um, in the opposite direction because we wanted the sun to be against Leonardo's graffitis, and
Reason number one of why we went through the level again.
yeah, it was something, but we really like the way it turned out. So
It was worth it in the end.
also the
Yes.
Doge one, also the Doge one
Doge.
is really
Well,
one.
the
Doge.
Doge one is a must. For sure.
Yeah, because the thing I really like about it is that you see it only on the second day. So you have this like hidden pun on the first day that you don't really see. And then on the second day you have this doge slapped onto a wall. I just find it really funny.
I think that this conversation can span out just from graffitis to more like all the pop culture references, all the memes we have put into the game. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, you know what a cool graffiti was, which wasn't really a graffiti at the time, was the little Nessie sign that we put near Zattere.
Yeah.
Remember? And then in the old demo, we actually would have a Nessie sprite right far in Zattere. And that's
Yeah,
just
this
one of the encyclopedia ton worth of memes and references that we put into the game. And the game sorta does this good. I mean, it doesn't overuse them, which was my main fear, because I thought we would just waterlog it with memes and the game wouldn't turn out that great. But people seem to actually enjoy them.
fact, as a studio, we're good at three things. The first is meme. The second is not knowing what we are doing. So I think that we made the right decision.
Yeah, regarding just opening a parenthesis here regarding the weekly meeting we talked about earlier, yeah, we do have a special section called the final slide, which is just a summary, a meme summary of the week that just passed. And I don't think I should be saying this because technically this is a work stream and I'm technically working right now, but I actually put more effort in doing the final slide than I do in actually working.
Yeah, we're gonna consider this when like setting out the wages.
I shouldn't have said that.
So we have another
Yes, yes.
sketch to make. Yeah. That.
Okay. This is easy. This.
Who got the point for that one?
Francesco
We kind
said
of
it.
all said graffiti.
Yeah,
No,
but
Francesco said it first. Yeah.
Francesco said it first.
I'm master Pictionary,
So you
I
already know
believe,
what this is.
Next time
I
we
play
should have
together.
a programmer drawing.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
And,
We
you know,
should, yeah. I think we should raise up, like, say that.
A
it's,
camera, surveillance camera.
so yeah.
or
Yes,
maybe it's the surveillance camera pigeon graffiti. Who knows?
We said before. Yeah. We kind of talked already about cameras,
Oh my
but
god, oh my god.
Well,
The
I think
2D, 3D camera, as Ylenia knows,
Jesus.
yeah,
has been one of the most challenging
Yes.
things
spicy. Like, yeah.
we had to design
God damn it.
because as you can see in the game, we have collectibles that are 2D and the environment that is 3D. But for interactables, the ones that the drone interacts with, especially, we wanted to give them a clear affordance that they can be interacted with, and so we wanted to give them the same dimension as the drone, so 2D. But then when you pick a turn and you see the map turning, you will see that they were flat. So we created we tried two approaches. One was having 3D objects with textures that would simulate a 2D effect, and then we tried the other approach, a 2D sprite that would change with the
Orientation of the camera.
billboarding effect. So we have a billboarding effect for the cameras. We have different sprites depending on which side you're seeing them from, and yes, also the part where the drone pulls the base towards the camera. We have a version of the camera and base from all sides, and yes, now we think it works, but it was a lot of trial and error and see what works best, what looks more what gives more the idea of this can be interacted with. And
So
Yeah.
basically, reason
took a
number
while.
43 of why you shouldn't be doing a game that is both 2D and 3D.
reason number one is
I take this point. Thank you.
it kind of looks good. So,
Yeah.
so you have 31.
Although
I have to.
I do remember that we had this conversation, or rather, we had this issue when it came down to characters like NPCs
Yes.
who were standing in the street. And I remember that we tried different solutions, and I still have somewhere deeper into my Google Drive a series of sprites who were placed in different direction, in different visuals and perspectives.
The Justinos,
Yeah, the
you mean?
Justinas.
The first Justinos. Yeah.
If you know Justino from the game, he's not
Justino
so
comes a long way.
important in the demo right now, but it was the first
Name
the
we
first
gave to a character.
local
Yeah.
citizen, yes, and he was everywhere. We would use him as a placeholder, so he's like our
Yeah, it even came before
Justino in our
Leo and
Yeah,
the grandpa. Just this
at the start there were
white
two-
puppet. Yeah.
At the start there were Justino. When we actually fleshed out the character in a totally different artistic style, by the way. I remember we had Justino, which at the time was this very friendly, looking a lot like
Like
like-
short.
yeah, short and with glasses. It really looked like it is Justino in the Italian dub of Leone Cane Fifone. I don't remember the name in English though, which is why
Courage the dog.
Courage the dog. Yeah, thank you. And it really looked like
But what's
like the old
Justino's
man.
name in English?
I have absolutely
Oh,
zero
I
let's
have
see.
no clue. I have no
But
clue.
I remember that I know that was the reason we named in Justine in the first place. And then we created a female character, but we kind of forgot about her when we started actually using the real characters. Because I don't remember seeing it anywhere else.
I remember Nova. There was like this white puppet going around the map. But I remember even Nova being a pale, like
Well,
floating
yeah,
around the map.
literally the
at the
second
at the
scene of
release.
Unity.
Yeah, that was really funny. And I also remember those characters walking around the map when we first tried it on Unity. And we kind of dropped the idea of having characters walking because it's a mess with like the world spinning around. And so you'd have to have like multiple views of them from like from behind, from even the sides, and they'd have to walk either towards you or against from you or anyway like right or left. And so that was kind of a big mess. So
So
We prefer,
yeah,
like,
we scrapped the idea.
Yeah, we also thought that having characters that would walk in the streets also causes interruption of the gameplay that the player does with the overboard. They want the player that take the overboard and go to a specific place and meet a character, so you don't have interruption in there. We are still working on this in the final game, and we hope to have this kind of gameplay that have some static like scenes, like the dialogues with the or drone gameplay, and on the other part the overboard experience that is more a dynamic one. You have no interruption and you go straight forward.
and we're also kind of like pushing the static points of the game away as much as possible, like putting them in corners or even behind doors. That's kind of a sneak peek. And because, one of the issues we had with the overboard experience, like when the demo dropped, is that it was really like discontinuous and
And
kind of, yeah,
it still is kind of
yeah.
at times. So yeah, we still have to fix that in order to get this through.
By the
What
way,
does it?
By the way, don't forget that we have a demo available.
Yeah, that's
Which is
And,
free right now for
yeah.
Of course.
Next
And
You can
Even
scroll
after.
down.
yes, if you haven't yet, you can wishlist the game to help us with
And
views and
also
everything
try it.
too. Yes.
I also tried it.
Another thing you can do, like from this evening, is like wishlisting it on Kickstarter also.
Yes.
Yes, because we have our own pre-launch page already released.
Which
You
is
can
the first
find-
comment in the chat. You
Yes.
don't have to go that
Yeah.
high.
Exactly, it's still there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that links do work on Steam, so I think you just have to copy that by yourself. Sorry, but I think Steam doesn't really appreciate the fact that we are posting links.
You are being
Yeah.
spammy.
It's a security thing, and we understand it.
Yes.
Yes,
But what
we'll
about the camp?
have it.
There's another.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
another
a new
sketch.
one.
There is
Okay.
another.
Oh,
Let's
If
focus
you
now.
want, there are 3 or 4.
4 more, really? Damn.
let's say a couple.
Let's go. I need
Okay.
more
Yeah.
points.
I do need more points. My situation is kind of
This
desperate
is
right
still
now.
a line. I can. Is that a?
It's a fridge.
What?
Francesco
that was a
knows
good
why.
idea,
Don't say that.
Damn.
Don't say
I
it so
didn't
I
think
can be
about it.
disappointed.
Is that a manhole?
No, yeah. I was about to say that, but
I don't think that's a manhole.
It's too.
I kind of think it is.
Why would we draw a manhole?
Because we had a manhole in the game.
Yes,
It's
really
I
long
don't
time
know.
ago.
Or is
we
it
have
like
many
Grandpa's
and they go like
table?
click click when you.
Oh, that's the
It's a platform.
yeah, that's the platform. God damn it, you stole
That's
it
a
again.
platform.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the high side platform.
Who said
So
it
the
first?
high side. That's a really big thing to talk about, actually.
Who said it
So-
first, though? I need to give the point.
Francesco,
Francesco.
Oh my God.
complete again. Yeah.
He's really
Yeah,
winning as he predicted.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Like
you
the
can
platform.
see, you can hear from his uninterested voice that he already knew, he already predicted the result of this
And
game.
he's winning pole.
It's not that he predicted, he planned it. Like,
Oh, I see. It
he
was
made
like a
like a
grand
timeline where
scheme.
like winning.
I don't like competitive games.
So anyway, what about the high tide?
Where do
I
we
don't
start?
think it was like a core part of the game like at the very start,
Yeah.
but it came a little bit later because Venice, on the year we started developing this game, had a pretty massive flood, I think around 2 meters.
Yeah. Actually, just a little bit
Which
more
in
that,
feet are.
a
I'm
lot.
gonna look for. I'm gonna look for it on the
For
internet.
our friends
They're
on the other side of the phone.
6.5 feet, 2 meters. It was really high, and so that was like a waking up call that we could make a game in Venice talking about this issue. That
Well, the environmental theme in Venice was already present during the concept phase. It was just lacking I will say a martyr, but it's not actually the correct term. It's more of like a representation of what is going on in the city of Venice during this dire situation of climatic change. And yeah, the high tide is both traditional, which is something extremely well known to Venice and non-Venetians alike, and also a pressing matter regarding the city and a clear sign that climate change is indeed real.
kind of like we wanted also to take it a little bit more. We can make the player explore 2 different sets of Venice. And in fact, I think one of the very first iteration of this was having an underwater version of Venice that played on a myth of Venice, which is Zanavia. which is kind of flipped around the word Venezia, which is Venice in Italian. And we kind of joke about that in the really brainstorming, really early phase. And so the idea of having different like heights of water, that was something we put the attention right from the get-go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's true.
think that high tides are cool in the sense that with the gameplay you can explore the same city in a completely different way. They are not cool in the sense that from a narration point of view, from the actual reality of Venice, they are slowly destroying the city and compromising the life there. So it was kind of cool mixture of things. Like Nova can go to on top of these platforms, and the view seems pretty cool from there. But at the same time, for citizens that live in Venice, they are not. It's a problem. It's a huge problem that along among the years will get worse and worse.
Yeah, and also, where does the name Nova come from? Because that kind of links to this kind of
Yeah.
discussion
That
we're
really links
having.
to the narration of the game, more
Yeah.
like on the setting, which I believe, it is still confidential. Well, confidential in the mean that it has not been released anywhere else. So the name Nova actually comes from, well, Nova comes from the Latin novus, which means new, and in narrating terms, during this strife of climate change, a group of scientists developed this chemical compound, which is more like unobtainium. It doesn't frantically exist, and nor I do believe it can exist in the real world with the science we know. Which was this sort of exotic chemical component that will be able to revert the effects of climate change, and it was called Nova Coeli, which in Latin means new
Crazy.
sky, basically. And
Yeah.
the name Nova came down from that, and it was actually pretty cool because we thought, oh yeah, now we can perfectly tie it to the narration of the story. And in the end, at least for now, it's still not that much present. So it's more something as a reminder for myself when creating stories, when creating quests based on the settings that we decided to go with Venice 2089, which is also narrating the fact that it is yes, a post-apocalyptic in the sense that it is too late to actually resolve the issue, but there is the hope that this Nova Coeli would actually resolve things, or at least dampen it.
Yeah, it's a
Regarding-
post-apocalypse game.
Post-apocalypse.
Post-apocalypse. I don't think that's there is the tag for that on Steam, but who knows? Maybe I'll find it. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
You
list
can
it on our,
found a
on
genre.
our Steam
So
page.
Yeah, so also talking about genres and tags on Steam, some people say that Venice, looking at this platform, is a platformer, or others say that it's a point-and-click game, but it's not any of them in a way.
The point-and-click part hit a little bit too close, my friend.
It has
Yeah.
platforms though.
but that's probably our issue to make it clear.
Yeah, I think that both platforming games and point-and-click games, like it was a reference to Venice, but we still don't know if we could actually say that Venice is a platformer or a point-and-click game. It has some kind of mechanics that, yeah, but not. Yeah, Venice is kind of escaping all these genres a little bit.
Yeah, it's more like its own thing.
You've heard it first here. Venice 2089 is an infinite runner. was one of
Coming
the
to mobile in 2025.
coming to mobile. No, one of the main references for the overboarding experience was actually Alto's Adventure, which kind of shaped the idea of vibes, at least in the how they are in the demo sense. And we kind of looked at it and said, yeah, we want something like that now. That we can pull off something like that, I don't know, because it doesn't really fit the direction the game has come. But it still was one of the founding ideas about how we should make the game feel and look when zooming around with the overboard, having fun, getting lost in Venice.
Okay, I think we can move on with
Okay.
the next drawing.
Damn, already.
Yes.
This has been a short
And of course,
conversation.
we don't have to say who won that point.
I already gave it to you, I think.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at Francesco trying to
did
get
you
more
notice?
points.
Did you notice? Because I noticed how lucky Ylenia got when the stripes in the end came out even, and
Yeah, I
she was the one
just-
black and
Yeah.
I was
yellow, black
also
and
looking
yellow,
at that.
and
I
I
was like,
will they?
did you count
Yes,
them,
yes.
Ylenia? Or
No.
it just came out of okay?
It just came out
I
very
was
like-
naturally.
Artist problems. I was waiting for the moment they would connect, and let's see if they're even.
At the form stop sign.
Is this
Yeah.
France?
Later.
It's a rock.
They are vibes.
Rock.
No, it's the
No, I think it's
the
Grandpa's
glass
glass.
piece.
Glass,
Yes,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the first vibes.
The first oh Jesus Christ, the first iteration of vibes.
This is
No, well, it wasn't the first, it was like the second.
One of so many that we lost count.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
But anyway, what were vibes at the start? We wanted these really like 3D looking collectibles that you could bring to Grandpa, which is a glacier, and make him like do sculptures for you, which get done at the end of the day. And so you have for each day like the visual representation of which vibes you took, how many of them you took, and that got scrapped. I don't really remember why.
It
Marina
was-
probably knows it better than me.
We scrapped so many ideas, but I'm sorry. I was focusing on the right piece of glass that kind of looks like a coffin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think about that. I didn't
Yeah,
want to say
I-
that, but yeah,
I
it
did
kind
too.
of looks like a coffin.
That's my favorite vibe. That's my favorite.
That's a vibe,
Coffin
totally.
vibe, yeah. So yeah, the second iteration of vibes, which were these stone thingies you would find around.
What was the first one?
What did we have
It
before?
was the the placeholder.
The
Sonic
coins.
rings,
And
yeah,
then the
the
coins,
coins.
yeah.
Rings.
The Super Mario coins, yeah. In
Super
fact,
Mario coins.
we initially thought about vibes as a currency, I remember. Thank
Yeah.
God we scrapped it. That
We
would
had
be
a,
like
we had a
really
wild
ugly.
thought for a while.
Yeah.
Yes,
We thought that adding crafting to the game would be a great idea.
Yeah,
then we
it
had,
would be totally possible with the time we have. Yeah,
We had to deal with reality afterwards, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
compromises had to be made.
So yeah, we had the Super Mario coins. We had these stone thingies.
we
And
had
what-
the Sayonara Wild Arts inspired like
Yeah,
electronic
we had
things,
the little
Yes,
which
the
are the
light,
ones in the demo.
Yes, the light
No,
particles.
there was another iteration before, which was very similar, but it was more like holographic, if I remember correctly. It was more
Okay, it
shadowy.
was the
Yeah.
the 3D shapes, but
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the hologram shader, and then we went full abstract with the 2D shapes.
So
And
you
what
will be
be
delighted
next?
to know that we're going more abstract as of now.
We have another system, like the seventh
But not
revamp.
really. But not really.
No,
Well,
not really.
It's the most left.
It's going to be more integrated into the environment. So we wanted the new vibes to feel more part of the scene and less their own thing placed there and out of context.
yeah, that was something that
We want them to
people,
give you strong feels.
and also
vibes.
trying to find. Haha, you made the joke.
Haha.
Yeah, one thing that people noticed is that these vibes, these pickups around Venice, they were kind of random because they don't really fit Venice as for the actual city, and it is understandable coming from the fact that these things are a product of Nova's imagination. When they put up the headphones and they start to listen to music, these things start to appear on the map, and the whole vibe situation with the trails and the overboard starts to form around. It's all in Nova's head. It's not actually in the real world. But I do believe we can do a better job at showing
The last one.
showing these systems. Last one? Well, it's 22 and a half. Yeah, I think we can do a last one.
Yeah, we can
Faster?
do that. But there's one who goes it.
No,
Because
this one goes to me, please. Come on.
if the answer was vibes, I said it like at the start.
It was
If the answer was
pieces
glass,
of glass. Yes.
okay,
Was
so it
glass
was
piece.
like it was Giacomo.
Yay, another point. I'm no longer the last.
Well, if it's the last one, we should.
That's the spritz.
See, yeah.
I was
That-
about to say
Yes,
the Holy Grail.
This is the
but
last one.
How long did it
well,
took?
it's also the Holy Grail.
I was about to suggest that we should make the last one
A tiebreaker.
be valued more points, like 3
Well,
points. To
Yeah, no. It goes negative
late,
because
but-
it's
So now you
Clearly.
toggle 3 points. You
I
take away the
was-
points.
suggesting the idea of removing all the points.
removing
to
all the points.
person
from-
who goes this
yes.
way.
So I'm sorry, Francesco. Now you're last.
Yes.
Such
And-
is game.
We wanted like so let's talk in general about Max's quest. We wanted to use
First of
Max's
all-
quest.
Wait. First of all, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Who's Max in the first place?
It's the ice cream guy living on Zattere in their like ice cream boat thing that doesn't really want to work, just stands there because there are no people like come to him that much anymore, and he's kind of tired, and so Nova goes there, and they ask him if they can go around Venice and find some like new flavors for gelato. And so what we wanted to do with this quest is use it like as a platform to put some really Venetian things in there, but also some Italian ones, so some fun jokes like the pineapple pizza thing. And so Spritz is one of them. It's ingrained in the like happy hour culture of Italy, especially in the
The north and east, yeah.
in the north and east. It's something you'll see like everywhere in Veneto, which is the region where Venice is put in. But also in nearby regions, I also saw like a spritz bar in Naples when I went there this summer. So
Yeah, it became an Italian phenomenon.
yeah,
Which,
And
come to
Mhm.
thinking, no, it's just an off-topic thing. We come to thinking, most of Mac's quest comes down to catering to Italian stuff, which
Yeah.
I believe it's good
Basil,
because
polenta.
yeah, I mean, polenta, yes, beans not that much as per se, but yeah, they do
Basilico,
cater to
basil.
basil.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
cater to Italian elements and Italian culinary tradition, which I think it's something good because I think our game needed an extra something from Venice.
Also, we have to give credit for all the delicious props to Ylenia because she
Yeah.
is doing such a good jobs on all the
Yeah.
tiny things, the food especially. She loves to draw all the tiny details. So good job,
Yeah.
Ylenia.
And we have another quest coming up about food already planned in the game. And we're
Yes.
gonna pay more homage to even more Italian things.
Yes. Play our game
but-
and get hungry.
And get
Yeah.
hungry because we're always hungry.
Especially like the last part.
Yeah. we wanted to put a lot of elements about Italian culture in this game because you don't really see a lot of games talking about Italy from an Italian perspective. And so talking about the situation of Venice kind of gave us this opportunity to put in there as many funny things we can think of about Italian culture. And we kind of love doing that. Because, as I said, as we said earlier, we kind of love memes here. And
More like we hoard off of it, but
yeah.
whatever fits your narrative.
And we also wanted to we wanted the grandpa to be this like
I like
spritz
this.
maker,
This co-
the spritz maker in Venice, and has like a tank of spritz in their basement. But we
Yeah.
didn't really scratch that because it never really become a thing. But it's just a joke running around
Still,
our team.
It's the only element that actually raises just by a notch the age
The
rating
rating.
of the
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I remember going through the
Like, do you
through the
showcase
survey.
alcohol and we go like,
Yeah, because Steam has a survey that you have to do before completing your Steam page.
Yeah, we can call it
actually getting approved.
Fanta.
because it's
We call
fantastic.
it this is Francesco's level tier of pun.
Yeah.
We just call it pasta.
we all
Fanta,
aspire
sorry.
to be Francesco level kind of.
Yeah, we want all
Yeah.
to be dads one day.
Yes.
We're
So
starting with the jokes
So
here.
we can play games and win automatically because we would already know the results. And
Yeah,
because I will be a game director and I will be able to do my game.
Yeah, about World War One. Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say that Ylenia wrote on this spritz last one, but I don't think that would be last Ylenia spritz.
That's a lie people
Damn.
say to themselves.
Yes.
So
And,
You're right.
Francesco is doing two things in this stream. He's either winning extremely well by answering everything that Ylenia draws, and he's roasting everybody too. He,
Hey,
like, roasted
Yes, I
everyone.
have to get my roast, so and I would like to keep it that way. So thank you.
So, Francesco, do you have anything to say about our lovable producer here, Matteo? No, it's a joke.
no, I don't have it.
You don't.
I don't have to
No
say
one
it.
has anything
Well,
to say.
we can talk about his hat that he showed us.
Yeah,
at the
that
start
one
of the
behind.
stream before
That's
we went
actually
live.
a gift I made to my brother because he really liked peace reading it on
now-
either by manga or on the internet.
And now
And-
it's Brentegani's small hat.
Yeah, it's my small hat. And still reads it, I think. But it's not really much into it anymore. It's just like, no, I want to see it finish and know how it ends. So
Let's hope it will be.
that's
finished.
also the way we ended Naruto, which is here. We have all the Naruto, both the first series and the Shippuden. We kind of became tired of it towards the end and just like let it finish. Just ended it already. So.
Anything
Yeah.
else we can say about the Max's quest and the foods of Venice?
We could make a little survey of what our favorite ice cream would be from the ones we have in the game.
Algae. I think I would have to go with algae.
I think I would go with basil because it's like my drug of choice.
I'd also say basil because I think basil's flavor would
The pain
really
of Max
taste
West.
good on an ice cream. I think it will taste something like a mint ice cream, and I really like mint ice cream. So, yeah, basil.
Yes, we should try and make one and then let you guys know if it's
And
good.
then immediately regret it.
We should do
Unless-
yes. Next live stream we should make basil ice cream and we
Cooking
will-
advice from.
Advice number one: don't cook.
Don't cook the ice cream.
Don't cook the ice cream.
And for Francesco, what will be the ice cream of choice?
I don't know. I'm very thirsty right now, so I think I'll go with watermelon cube ice cream because
But
it's very
or
cool.
split
It's a
ice
safe
cream.
one.
Yeah, I know, but today I'm going with safe
Oh,
things.
but one day I was with Francesco and he got a weird ice cream. He got honey and rosemary, I think.
Yeah,
Honey
yeah, it
and
was a honey
That
and
would be so
rosemary.
good.
It was very very good.
I was looking
Uh,
at that and thinking, not even in Venice 29 we have that kind.
And it was
I'm-
better than the other one that was avocado and lime.
Avocado and lime.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad, to be honest.
Well, but
Avocado lime should be really good.
yes, but I don't think we have a very good avocados in Italy.
I think we actually import it. I don't think we.
Yes,
We
but
grow the stuff here.
it's harder to find
No,
ripe
that's true.
ones. They're often
So we have some messages
Alright.
in the chat from Benzi, who says the pain of Max Quest, and proceeds to do a joke that I thought I wouldn't see today. Max Payne.
because he also wants to compete with Francesco.
So what about Benzi? Benzi is one of our
Benzi.
programmers.
Literally
And-
50% of the programmer department.
If
because,
it's
there are two
50%
guys.
of the programmer like
It's half of
workforce
it.
in our game.
When when he says pain, it's something he experienced.
Yeah, like
First
the Maxis
person.
quest was a really nightmare to
For-
like code for him and to
Yeah.
like make it work from my side because
Yes,
we had
for
so many variables.
the structure, it has so many levels. You have to take all the ingredients, and each one has a separate subquest that gives you the colored spoon, and then you have to mix the spoons. So it's one of the most complex, probably the most complex. We have the most complex quest we have, and Leo's tutorial in day 2. as well, maybe.
Yeah, we know two positive things that Benzi likes about Venice, which is actually reading all of the dialogue lines of Leo's tutorial during day 2, and the Means quest.
And Means
Because-
quest.
Everybody likes Means quest, right, guys? Right?
Well,
Uh,
I like Min. She's my favorite character.
she's a really
Yes,
great
but do you like
character.
Means quest?
Kind of.
Yeah, Min is also one of our inside jokes in the team because it's the character we most often use to like test the new dialogue features, and because it's the nearest to Nova when they start out of Grandpa's house, and so like it became this like, oh my god, I have to talk to Min again. Because it's the one we go to test if dialogues work. If they don't work, we have to stop the game. They make it like start and then go to
40
Min again.
seconds for Unity to actually process the fact that
Yeah,
you're playing
yeah,
the game.
Don't get me started on that. So Min became this like evil entity that doesn't want us to have good things in the game. And
It's
that's
like
our
the rubber
dialogues,
duck. It's
yeah.
like the rubber duck for programmers. Instead of
Yeah.
actually explaining the problem and wait for a solution, you just curse
Go there.
that thing. You curse
Yeah.
that thing until the solution is found.
Yeah, we like test Min quest a lot of times, a lot of minutes.
Oh, and one of the
Damn.
things I like the
I'm
most
looking for the
about
joke.
our characters is that we have Min and we have Max, and we didn't do this on purpose. And
Yeah,
I think
it wasn't on
it's so cool to
purpose.
have
Yeah.
Min and
Right.
Max.
Max's name comes from an Italian ice cream, which is the Maxi Bon.
Maximo.
And we initially wanted to name him Maxi Bon to reflect on this, but it kind of got lost in the.
Oh no, I think my webcam died, and
Yes,
I'm in
I
a
think,
really weird position.
Yeah, he's smiling.
Ah, you're
We
smiling.
don't really
I
see
I
him
thought
Yeah.
you were just standing
After-
still like this.
I mean, sometimes, most of the time I do, but I do know when when it's something's wrong.
So, like, let's make a Keck impression, and the one who gets it right gets a point.
None of you guys can do my our thing. None of you can.
Mm.
But yeah, go ahead.
We want to
Surprise
remember
me.
Keck like that.
Oh, I see. Another roast for Keck because no one likes the guy that writes the dialogues.
But what about Ylenia's ice cream from Max Quest?
True.
I think I'll choose Spritz ice cream.
Of
Me,
course.
it's good. Maybe not, but maybe
Oh, I
it's good.
see.
Oh,
The
I'm
webcam,
scared of
we have
the-
to try. Yes.
We have
Yeah.
to try.
webcam died, by the way, and I don't think
Oh, no.
there's a way to fix it for me. But at the same time, I don't want to stop
To
the
screw
video
the
thing
layout.
because
for-
because it will screw the layout. Unless
Yeah.
I do it like real quick. How do you say?
Okay, let's try.
Okay,
for
you
a
ready?
second. Yes.
So, all of you viewers, close your
You can
eyes
go.
for like 20 seconds.
All right. Now
Oh, there's a space.
it will be fixed.
Ah, you're just
okay,
blue.
You're
Yeah,
blue.
I'm just a blue
double
now.
D, double down.
Yeah. Yeah, you.
Look at the blue vibes.
Did you do
Blue,
something to your
blue,
hair?
And blue.
That's...
I think I did something to everything.
So yeah, we have a
He got blue
talking
vibes.
blue blob. What does that mean? So,
Yeah. So before we go, let's remind our viewers that we just opened our Kickstarter pre-launch page, so you can go to the link in you'll find in the chat, and you will find the the page where you can wishlist or what do you
Our
say?
Kickstarter.
Basically,
You
yes,
can wishlist it
you-
and notify
Yeah.
and be notified when it actually comes out, which we hope it will be fairly soon.
Yes, we
Yep.
have to solve some things, but hopefully it will be soon.
We'll
We are
make it.
working full speed on it, so
Yeah. And also remember to wishlist the game on Steam. Right?
yes, and try our demo and find all the memes and catch all the blue vibes.
Yeah.
And follow us on our social media that you can
Yeah,
find
you can find us on
that way.
any major media, including Facebook for those who still use it.
We have a different handle for each social because
Still, we do have a link tree. You can find
we
our
have-
link tree on our
on
Twitter,
Twitter.
and there is every mirror for every social platform.
Anyway, you can find us on Twitter.
And finally,
Facebook.
if you liked Ylenia's drawings, also
she
please
has a Twitch channel.
follow her.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also
Not
drop the
only.
link to her channel.
She also has
And,
a really cute Instagram account.
you can also follow the game here on Steam to receive all the updates. Yeah, you can both follow and then wishlist.
Yeah, we have some devlogs you can check out, so you can still have
Yes.
some updates from the game we're
26th
working on.
of every month.
Yeah, and so in about
Coming
one
in a
week
few
you
days.
have another update of the upcoming full game of Venice 2089.
Good luck. Yeah, good thing I don't have my webcam open. Otherwise, you will see me profusely sweating because I still have to program it.
I wanted to
Okay.
see if my cat wanted to say bye, but she's sleeping. Should I? Yes.
No, don't wake up the
No.
cat. No, don't wake up Pizza. Okay,
Too
it's
late.
pizza time again, everyone. Oh, poor thing. Oh, we disturbed it.
So, I think
So I
that's
think
all.
Okay.
I think that's all. Yeah. Say goodbye to Pizza, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, pizza.
Bye, pizza.
Say goodbye to Blue Giacomo.
Say goodbye
Bye,
to
Blue
everybody.
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
Thank you for following the stream and see you soon. Bye bye.
Or
Or-
Giacomo, as Giacomo, CN.
I don't get it.
See,
Never mind.
the color blue, the basic blue, like
Oh, I see. Remind me to drop down Francesco in the channel. You know what? After the
you already you already remember it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Bye.
waving, but I think it's useless. So I'm just going to say bye bye, everyone, and see you
Bye-bye.
next time.
See you next
Bye
time.
bye.